I can look like 1,000 things right now. A thug ain't one of them. I look like a freaking girl with her fucking, I don't know. Anyways, welcome back to another video. You guys have been suggesting this video for a very long time. This reaction, reacting to a Tupac interview. Now, you guys didn't specify which interview I should react to, so I picked the MTV 1994 interview. It's 20 minutes long, so it's probably going to be a two-part series. If it's not, then don't quote me on that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm doing this because a lot of you guys have been suggesting it throughout the weeks. So anyways, if you do enjoy it, suggest more like this down in the comments below. And if you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, click that bell so you miss an upload, and subscribe so you don't miss any new content from this channel. We upload daily, so let's just get into this reaction. Tupac interview. I'm excited what he has to say about this.
What do you think you're most known for? Your acting, your music, or the controversy that surrounds you?
My big mouth. My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
real right there. That is real. I respect that so much. That is why Tupac was such a good rapper, such a good poet, and such a good lyricist. He didn't hold back with his words. He used every word in the dictionary, and he used them in a way that just everybody could accept. But yeah, it was incredible. And also, let me just point out, Tupac has some fucking amazing movies. You guys ever seen Juice? Oof, best fucking movie I've ever seen.
I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. So I think my mouth, my controversy. I have not been out of the papers since I joined Digital Underground. I've been in all, you know what I'm saying? It's never, my name has not been not uttered, you know what I'm saying? And that's good for me because I don't want to be forgotten. If I'm forgotten, then that means I'm comfortable. And that means I think everything is okay.
It's
Damn.
interesting how
So it's like
hip-hop.
even if they're talking shit about them, it doesn't phase him because that means he's still relevant and he's not. I've never thought about it that way. God, this man can teach you so much. He might just be God.
Rap music in the beginning, or a song like Grandmaster Flash's "The Message," where
Yeah, I should react to that.
they were saying, it's like a jungle sometimes. I wish, I wonder how I keep from going under. The whole root of what that song was basically saying, look, these are the problems here, and here we are 10 years or plus later, the problems are still there, and the intensity of the music has built to the no hope, the I don't give a attitude. How did we get from Grandmaster Flash, The Message, to where we are now in hip-hop?
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, then you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, with civil rights movement. We was asking, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do?
God,
And we
that
should
was
be
so
angry.
great. At first, I didn't know where he was going with it, but goddamn, did he get his point through? So fucking good. Jesus, this man, even talking, he knows exactly what words to use. He made some interesting points and very truthful points. And by the way, we should react to Grandmaster Flash, The Message. That song is amazing. It basically started hip hop. Oh god, this is gonna be so good.
Angry, and my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it.
Right. Well, playing devil's advocate, somebody might say, well, what does Tupac have? He's a movie star. He's got, hit records. What does he have to complain about?
And I'm going to tell you.
Everybody
It's
else
like
that doesn't
being
have what he
the
is.
last person alive. You know what I'm saying? after 3 days, you can't do anything. What can I do? Where can I go? There's no black neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, with black people who have the same amount of money as me. You know what I'm saying? There's richer and there's poorer. There's no just, you know, did a movie, got a little bit of money, living okay, black neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood, so I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving, because there's no money here. But they're telling me, now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're going to have more stars coming from together, but they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness,
That shit you
for
don't
their
think about.
movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like they.
I'm sorry, I got a bit emotional here. I'm listening to everything he said, but he said that I want to reach 50 and like all of those stuff. Like, you think about it, everything that Tupac had planned and like everything that he left behind. This man might as well would have changed the world. Everything that he did in just what 4 or 5 years of rapping, everything he accomplished, it's out of this world. And this man just, as I said, just might have been God himself, because he was gonna change the world as we knew it, and he just died too quickly. You know, the book ended too soon.
Know what I'm gonna say because it's polite. They know what I'm gonna say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up. I was having concerts.
That is the best shit I've ever heard in my life. That I've never heard something so well put together and speaking so much facts and truths. How is this not one of the best? I even teared up a little bit hearing this, man. God fucking damn it. Our job is to spark the mind that changes the world. Think about that. Think about that. This man is
sold out. White boys, Mexicans, blacks, and they would do whatever I said. I could tell all those people in the audience to turn around in a circle, and they would do it. I was having love. I mean, like undeniable love. And I was scared. I was scared that I would come to a town and I have the leader of the gang there telling me, what do you need? I was scared. But so was America. So was somebody else, because all of a sudden I had all kind of legal problems. And you have to think about this. I had a clean record for 20 years. A clean record, living in the ghetto, in the gutter, no record. What about my morals then? What about my character then? You know what I'm saying? In 2 years that I start raising noise, that I start being publicly viewed, I've had a record. And now it looks like I'm a criminal who has no way of being reformed.
Yo, that's why I hate people. A lot of people say I don't listen to Tupac because he's all thug, you know, all he talks about is killing. That man is a thug. If you stop and listen to the fucking lyrics that you're listening to, you would know what the fuck he means in his song, and you would know that this man is not a thug. He's a poet. A poet. He might as well be fucking Mozart or Beethoven. Oh, fuck, god damn it. The music that comes out today, that shit that's coming out today, that's what's damaging the young minds of today. I'm no poet. I'm no Tupac to speak on this, but goddamn, just listen to what I'm saying. That Lil Nas, that Lil Pump shit, Lil Xan shit, that Tekashi 69 shit, that 645 AR shit, that shit is so deplorable, and I cannot even believe that some people just sit down and bop their head to this or enjoy it, because It is such deplorable shit. And people be saying, oh, he's trolling. Oh, he wants to make you mad. When it comes to hip hop, this is not a trolling system. This is not the internet. This is not some kind of a meme. When it comes to hip hop, there must be some sort of respect. And when you talk about music in hip hop, there must have some boundaries and respect for the listener. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why I'm not reacting to this Tekashi 6ix9ine shit. This is not why I'm reacting to some Lil Nas shit. And people have suggested it before. People have commented on my videos saying, "Oh, react to this Lil Xan song, the 645 AR song that just came out." I'm not gonna react to this shit because this shit is deplorable, and I'm not gonna fucking just fucking sponsor, if that's so even the word. I'm not gonna fucking tell my viewers, "Hey, I'm listening to this, so you should listen to this shit." That's why a lot of kids don't watch my videos anymore, because they say, they just basically say, "Oh, this old head is in some old head." No, I'm listening to the fucking poet. I'm listening to the fucking real G's that you should be listening to as well if you want to learn some shit. And that's what's up. Fuck you. And I take pride in saying that this generation sucks. This generation, when it comes to hip hop, it sucks, and it sucks in a lot of other areas as well. That's why I don't consider myself this part of this generation. If I could be born in the 80s, I would have been born in the 80s.
After the other. Do you understand?
Right.
It takes logic.
Well, what about, that's another interesting part of your past. Have you ever been incarcerated before?
Have I ever been incarcerated? No, not for longer than a day. Long enough for somebody to take me. You know, the police can arrest anybody they want, put them in jail. But if you stay there, that, you know what I'm saying, I haven't stayed anywhere. I've been arrested a lot, put in the cell, and they come and get me when I call my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an innocent type of guy.
Well, I wanted to bring up, obviously tomorrow is a big day. You're being sentenced tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, we're sitting here in 24 hours. You'll know what the situation's going to be. Are you thinking about the prospect of going to jail?
First, I was like, I'm not going to jail. I was like, if they try to come get me for something I didn't do, I'm going to open fire. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that because it's not just me anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's what they expect. If I have to, if God sees it fit for me to spend time in a cell, if he wants my brain to be inside of a cage, if he's brought me so far from hell to put me here, and now he wants me to go to jail, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? If that's where I'm meant to be. But I don't think so.
This is why you have to praise this man. This is why Tupac is the official rap god.
I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in my heart that I belong in jail. I don't believe I did anything to warrant me going to jail.
Okay.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
What do you think, if you do go to jail, is to be expected because you are a known personality?
I'm going to ask to be put in solitary confinement, and I'm going to do push-ups and read books and come out weed-free, smoke-free, and with a degree or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I won't let it stop me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to jail to just parlay. If I went to jail, best believe it's not like I'm gonna have a problem in jail. I got love there, you know what I'm saying? I got love from thugs and the street dudes. And I can go to jail and probably organize a riot, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I wanna do. If I have to go to jail, I don't even wanna be living. I wanna just cease to exist for however long they have me there. And then when I come out, I'll be reborn, you know what I'm saying? I'll be taking less problems.
He takes jail as not a punishment, but a chance to, like, as he said, reincarnate and, like, come out a better person. Because even though he has all these connections in jail and he could be like the king of the cells or the real G in jail, he chooses this path. He chooses, just to be not the good guy, not the bad guy, not the cool guy, but just cease to exist and do it for himself. And that, you have to admire that. You have to admire this man, Jesus.
That my mind will be sharper and the venom will be more potent, you know what I'm saying? So they shouldn't send me there. They should really try to, it's like you don't throw more gasoline on the fire to put it out.
What about?
That's a different way to look at it as well.
Other cases that are going to be coming up. What has changed for you? And you mentioned the last 2 years is when everything started to happen, one after the other. What changed for you in these 2 years? How is your life now different than it was before?
Like I said, it was no spot for Tupac. It's not like there was somebody like me before and I moved into the spot so I can ask him how he did it. You know what I'm saying? There was no spot here. Nobody wanted to be, you know, the person that thugs and the street people could rally around. Nobody wanted to be that. So when I was that, I couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? I could handle it, but not right away. Of course, I had problems. I was making mistakes that anybody would make when you have 14,000 people ready to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have all over the country people waiting to hear what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This thug life code, we have a code putting order to the violence on the streets. And when they all listening to you, I got people in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, big time OG criminals who are calling me, telling me they want me to lead their movement. I mean, I'm gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a small identity crisis here. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was from a single father. You know what I mean? A single mother with no father, no male figure. Now I got every man in America who wants to take an order from me. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to know what I want to do.
And still does.
Or, you know, what's my plan for young black males. And that makes me scared. But that makes me want to rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? What makes me want to give my whole life to him. And I will give my whole life to this plan that I have for thug life.
Oh, God. Nothing but admirance. You listen to Tupac songs, you see his physique, you think this man is a cold-hearted rapper. You look at these interviews, you really pay attention to what he's saying in his music, and you see it's just a humble man trying to make a difference. In an era where difference and change was very much present. And that's speechless. Speechless.